Hey now, say now, what's up, solar system? It's your girl, Righteous Soul, and today you're going to be cooking with soul. In the background, as you can see, those unsuspecting ingredients that are going to be my experiment for today. And I'm always going to say experiment because I'm still learning. This bad boy that I'm about to cook today is a Duncan Hines chocolate cake. It's called Devil's Food. Yeah, Devil's Food cake mix. And I've made this cake before. It was my favorite thing for my mom or my sisters to make me for my birthday, or anybody really for that matter. And I don't really eat the store-bought cakes like that. I like from Kroger or Walmart when birthdays come around. I like this kind of cake, like, and it doesn't have to necessarily be Duncan Hines, but I like chocolate cake from the box like that, because that kind made especially to like make it so good. So anyway, I have my ingredients back there. I'm about to show y'all a close-up of those ingredients, but today y'all are gonna be with Chef BoyarSoul because I am in the mood to continue to create. And even though these things may be basic to y'all, these are things I am learning more consistently, rather, because I've made cakes before in the past, just haven't made them in years upon years. And now I'm just trying to, do the adult thing and learn this whole cooking route. All right, y'all stay tuned for the ingredients. And this is what you'll need for the cake that I want to make. And of course, I have the Duncan Hines chocolate cake. I have the frosting that's going to go on once it's cooled. I have veggie oil. And then I also have eggs that go into this mixture. So these are the unsuspecting ingredients, and they'll be playing their role in my experiment today. All right, guys, so I have the eggs, the cake mix in there, and then it's asking me to add a cup of water, which is this amount based on this cup. See the size on there? This is a good thing for those people who don't know how to cook, or we're just starting. The measuring cups are pretty good until we learn our way. And this is 1/3 cup of oil, and that goes in, and then I'm gonna mix the ingredients all up, and stay tuned. This is what it'll look like when you first start mixing it in, and then you just keep making sure you stir it really good. Also keep in mind that you can use a blender and it'll be faster. I'm just going the old-fashioned way. All right, I'm halfway done with the stirring. Of course, there's still some clumps in there since I'm doing it the natural way. I'm in the traditional. See that? I have to make sure I stir it a lot more because of these clumps and stuff that are still in there. That's just the cake mix that hasn't been all the way dissolved. Alright, guys. Alright, at this point, we're going to go ahead and pour it into the pan, which I have lightly greased there. It's a small one, so hopefully it all fits. If not, I have an idea for something else to do with this. So, here we go. Alright, I'm not going to sit this plastic container on the oven because the surface is hot. Well, the top of the surface isn't, but the bottom is where the cake is about to go. But this is my little pan that I chose to use for it. Of course, that cake is going to rise some, but this is what it looks like before, and I'll show you guys after as I check on it. And I think what I'm going to do, because I want to use some of this to test out something, I'm going to use this to test out what it would look like for a cake in a pancake style. And then I'll create a whole segment on trading them trading places, basically. Put the cake mix in a pancake pan and then the pancake mix in a cake pan, just to try something out. So hopefully this works, but I'm gonna test this out while this is in the oven. Alright, guys, so what I had left from the cake batter was just that little bit. So I'm gonna stir that up a little more, and then I'm going to transfer it over here where this grease, you can see it a little bit, is warming up, and I'm going to try to make a pancake with this cake batter. I don't know how good or bad this is going to be, but we're experimenting together. Alright, I'm trying it as just a pancake, and I'm going to flip it over in a second because I don't want it to get too dark. But yeah, I'm trying the cake mix as a pancake to see how it tastes, and I'm sure it's going to taste like whatever the cake's going to taste like, but just to see. Alright, it's cooking. I'm trying to let the sides get done a little bit more. I know it's going to be dark no matter what because it's a chocolate cake, but it's a chocolate pancake, but I don't want to make a mess, so I'm going to try to let it get done just a little bit more. But without overdoing it. Alright, it's time to flip it over. It's just trying to test it and make sure the sides weren't going to run over. That is what the chocolate flip over looks like, folks. And then give it a few minutes and let it cook thoroughly. This is what the other side looks like after it's done. So I'm going to take it out, let it cool, and then I'm actually going to use frosting instead of syrup for my top off. They tried to flip for me. They just were sliding off the spatula, but this is the finished product and I'm going to try it. Got my little fork here. I'm going to try it so you guys can see it, okay? This is what it looks like on the inside, by the way. Well done. All right, solar system, it's the moment of truth for the chocolate pancakes with frosting. Yo, I gotta remember to chew softly, sorry. Yo, it tastes just like a cake when it's coming out of the oven, except it's shaped like a pancake. Duh, I know that's what y'all were thinking, but I don't know. I was convinced I maybe didn't get this one right. I'm gonna finish this, but before I do, give you guys some. All right. I know you're on a diet. Don't worry. It's not a lot. It's just a little bite. What'd you think? Good, right? I know it's really good. I give this one some thumbs up. 5 thumbs up out of 5. It's really good. All right, y'all try this at home for sure. Guys, I already don't like the look of this. Maybe I put too much oil around the outskirts. I tried to stick the knife in a thinner one this time to see if it was all the way done. Nothing came out. So I'm hoping that means it's good to go. Let's try another part of it. Yeah, like the toothpick, nothing came out. So I think it's done. It's just looking a little iffy to me. So I'm gonna let it cool. And then I'm going to cover it with frosting and try it out. Alright guys, it's time to put some frosting on it. I've let it cool down. I've even flipped it over because I like this side better than the other presentation wise. And it was going to be hard for me to smooth over that part that sunk in with the knife. So this is done. This is cool. I'm going to use some frosting. This kind. And you'll see me shortly. Alright everyone, this is the finished product. I tried to get into the creases or crevices as well so that we could get as much in there as possible. I myself don't really like a lot of frosting like that, so I tried to spread it across as evenly as I could with what I had. And I'm going to taste it for you guys and let y'all have a try. You already know. Alright, solar system, it's time. The moment of truth. That's what it looks like. Well done. Alright, let's see what we got. Yes, this is good. You want to definitely get some milk or water or whatever beverage because, you know, it's thick. But other than that, it's good. Pretend I'm giving you guys a new fork, okay? You got your pretend hats on, okay? Now you try it. What did I tell you? Right? Yeah, use milk. Do what you gotta do. But this is the end of this. I've done the cake successfully. I've done the pancake successfully. And so, therefore, you guys get to try it at home. The pancake one. I'm not sure if you guys have done it before. Everyone's probably done it and I'm just late. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for cooking with soul. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that we can get those numbers up. Also, guys, remember every Wednesday, dedicate at least 5 videos. Time for 5 videos to watch of mine. I have some short ones and I have longer ones. So it just depends on what you have time for. And that's all I'm asking, and thank you again. I appreciate it. I know it's my world, you know it's my world, but it really isn't a world without you in it, and you already know the rest. Hey now, say now, and we're out.